Hello everyone, welcome back to Coders Project. In today's video, we're going to be solving the remove duplicates from sorted array problem on LeetCode. So let's dive into it. So we're given an array nums sorted in descending order. We need to remove the duplicates in place such that each unique elements appear only once. The relative order of the elements should be kept the same. Then we need to return the number of unique elements in our array. And we need to consider the number of unique elements of our array to be k, which are getting accepted, and we need to change the array such that the first k elements of our array contain the unique elements in the order that were present in our array initially. The remaining number of elements in the array are not important, as well as the size, and then we need to return k. So basically they gave you the algorithm over here, you just need to implement it. We're going to be using a two-pointer technique to solve this problem because it's basically dealing with a lot of array comparisons. It allows us to effectively track and override duplicates while iterating through the array in single pass. So let's take this example. So in this example array, we have 1, 1, and 2. So the output should be 2 because the number of unique elements are 1 and 2, and the duplicate is going to be removed. In this example, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 5. And we just remove the duplicate elements and then replace them with dashes. Our end goal is not to print out this array, but just to print out the k value. So let's dive into it. Okay, so the first thing what we need to check is if the array is empty, then there are no unique elements, right? So we just have to return 0. So in this case, it's a list of integers and we're returning an integer. So if not our list, which is nums, we return 0. So this is going to handle the edge case over here. And since I mentioned about using a two-pointer approach, we're going to name our first pointer as right, and we're going to set that to 1. So basically this pointer is going to point to where the next unique element should be placed, and I'm going to assign my second pointer in the iterator, which is going to iterate through the array to find the unique elements. So let's start by iterating from the second element. So for our second pointer, which I'm going to name as read, in our range of 1 till the length of our array, we need to check if the current element is different from the previous one. So if our nums of read is not equal to nums of read minus 1, we need to place the unique element in our place of write. So nums of write is equal to nums of read, and we need to move the write one step forward. So we are moving the write index from 1 to 2 now. So write plus equals 1. Okay, so now we have handled the logic for this part, and we need to return the number of unique elements. So we just return which is a write, and yep, this should pretty much be it. So your main thing what you need to do here is understand the pointers. The right pointer, it tracks the position where the next unique element should be written. It starts at 1 because the first element is always unique. And the read pointer, this is going to iterate through the array starting from the second element, index is equal to 1, and it's going to compare each element with its previous one to identify duplicates. So now over here in our iteration, we are starting from the second element again using the read to traverse the array, and we are checking if the current element at our read position is different from the previous one, which is read minus 1. If they are different, then the current element is unique, and we need to write the unique elements. So in place of our write, we are assigning that to be the element of read, and we're incrementing write by 1. And finally, once the loop completes, the write pointer is going to hold the count of elements k, which is a unique elements. The first k position in the array contain the unique elements, right? So we're storing that in write and then returning it. Let's go ahead and run this out. Okay, let's run the other test cases as well. All right. All the test cases are passed. The time complexity for this is going to be O of n. And so some key insights for this problem, if you do get it in an interview, make sure you explain what you're using the pointers for. And if you just want to do it in an array method and not use a pointer or use the two-pointer approach, then make sure to justify that properly to your interviewer. And try to explain the time complexity, and good luck on an interview. If you need any specific video, let me know in the comments. Hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.